Imagine waking up at 3 a.m., your heart racing, your mind spinning, and realizing you've forgotten how to do the one thing every mammal on Earth can do: sleep. You're lying there, staring at the ceiling, calculating exactly how many hours of rest you'll get if you fall asleep right now. Suddenly, your brain remembers that embarrassing thing you said years ago. Sound familiar? If you're tired of being tired, listen up. Today, we are taking back your nights so you can dominate your days. Welcome to Motivation Code, where we don't just dream of success, we sleep for it. Look, I get it. We live in a world that glorifies the grind. People brag about hustling on 4 hours of sleep, but let me tell you a secret. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a high-performance weapon. If you want to be a master of your own destiny, you can't be an exhausted shell of a human electrocuted by blue light. Sleep is the ultimate biological reset button. It's when your brain flushes out toxins, your muscles repair, and your subconscious mind solves the problems your conscious mind couldn't handle. If you're skipping sleep, you're not hustling, you're just making yourself slower and less effective. Let's fix that with the 5-step protocol for legendary rest. Step 1. The Sunset Protocol. Humans evolved under the sun, not under the buzzing fluorescent tubes of a modern office. Your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, governed by light. When the sun goes down, your brain is supposed to start producing melatonin. But what do? We turn on every light in the house. We're essentially screaming at our brains that it's high noon in the middle of December. This disconnect is the root cause of so many sleep struggles. Here's the fix. 2 hours before bed, start dimming the lights. Switch to warm amber tones. Use floor lamps instead of overhead lights. Why? Because the sun sets on the horizon, not in the middle of the sky. Lowering the physical position of your light sources mimics the natural setting of the sun and sends a powerful signal to your prehistoric brain that the day is over. This isn't just about cozy vibes, it's biological warfare against insomnia. You want your house to feel like a cave, not a stadium. When you control your environment, you control your biology. This shift can increase your natural melatonin production significantly. Step 2. The Digital Detox. This is the big one. You need to put the phone down. Your smartphone is designed specifically to keep you awake. The blue light emitted by your screen is a direct signal to your brain to stop producing melatonin. It's like pouring ice-cold water on a flickering fire. But it's not just the light, it's the dopamine. Every time you scroll, your brain gets a tiny hit of feel-good chemicals that keep you alert. You're hunting for content when you should be hunting for dreams. You are essentially a dopamine junkie looking for one last hit before bed, and it is killing your performance. The rule is simple. No screens 60 minutes before bed. Put your phone in another room. Buy a real alarm clock, the kind that doesn't have an Instagram app. If you must use a screen, use a blue light filter. But honestly, just read a physical book. Reading for just 6 minutes can reduce stress levels by 68%. That's a better ROI than any stock trade. This is how the most successful performers stay ahead of the curve. While everyone else is doom scrolling, you're nourishing your mind and preparing for tomorrow's battle. By disconnecting from the digital world, you are reconnecting with your own potential. Step 3. The Temperature Tweak. Did you know that your body temperature needs to drop by about 3 degrees Fahrenheit to initiate sleep? This is why it's so hard to sleep in a hot, stuffy room. Your brain is trying to cool down, but your environment is fighting it. If you're sleeping in a room that's 80 degrees, you're basically trying to hibernate in a sauna. Your core temperature is the thermostat for your consciousness. If you can't get it to drop, your brain stays in active mode. The ideal sleep temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. You want your bedroom to be a refrigerator for your soul. Take a hot shower an hour before bed. When you step out, your body heat radiates away from your skin, causing your internal temperature to plummet. This rapid cooling is a biological trigger for deep, restorative sleep. Wear socks if your feet get cold, but keep the air moving and the room chilly. When you're tucked under a heavy blanket in a cool room, your body enters a state of deep relaxation. This is part of the motivation code strategy, using your own biology to gain a competitive advantage. Step 4. The brain dump. Have you ever been about to drift off when suddenly you remember 3 emails you forgot to send? That's your monkey brain trying to keep you safe by reminding you of unfinished business. Your brain is a terrible office, but an incredible factory. It's great at creating ideas, but it sucks at storing them under pressure. When you lie down without clearing your mental inbox, your subconscious stays on high alert, trying to hold on to those data points. To fix this, we use the brain dump. Keep a notebook and a pen next to your bed. Before you lie down, write out everything on your mind. Write your to-do list for tomorrow. Write down what's stressing you out. Once it's on the paper, your brain no longer feels the need to loop it in your consciousness. You've outsourced your memory to the paper. You're telling your subconscious, "I've got this. I'll handle it tomorrow." This simple act can shave 20 minutes off the time it takes to fall asleep. It's about mental hygiene. You wouldn't go to bed without brushing your teeth, so don't go to bed without brushing your brain. Step 5. The consistency code. This separates the winners from the losers. You must go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. Yes, even on Saturdays. Your body loves routine. When you have a consistent sleep schedule, your brain starts preparing for sleep hours before you hit the pillow. Your internal clock is a precision instrument, but only if you treat it like one. If you keep changing the time, you are constantly recalibrating, which leads to that groggy, half-awake feeling. If you're waking up at 6 a.m. during the week and 10 a.m. on the weekends, you're giving yourself social jet lag. You're basically flying across the country and back every weekend. No wonder you feel like garbage on Monday. Pick a wake-up time and stick to it like your life depends on it, because the quality of your life does depend on it. This is the high-performance mindset. It's about discipline over desire. When that alarm goes off, you don't hit snooze. You get up and own the day. Because you followed this protocol, you've got the energy of 1,000 suns ready to be unleashed. Look at your sleep environment. Is it a sanctuary or a storage unit? If you've got piles of laundry and a TV in your bedroom, you're sending mixed signals to your brain. Your bed is for sleep and rest only. If you're working on your laptop in bed, you're teaching your brain that the bed is a place of stress. Turn your bedroom into a fortress of solitude. Make it pitch black dark. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask. Any sliver of light can disrupt your sleep cycles and pull you out of the deep, healing phases of rest that you desperately need. Imagine yourself as a master of your craft, resting in a quiet, peaceful chamber, powerful and at peace. You are recharging and gathering the strength needed to innovate, to lead, and to conquer. That's what a good night's sleep does for you. It turns you from an exhausted survivor into a focused champion. It gives you the clarity to see opportunities that others miss and the patience to handle stress without breaking. It gives you the edge that everyone else is searching for in a coffee cup but will never find. Your mission tonight is to start the Sunset Protocol. Put the phone away, turn down the heat, write down your thoughts, set that alarm for a consistent time. Do it because you deserve to be the best version of yourself. You deserve to wake up feeling like a champion every single morning. You deserve to live a life of high performance and boundless energy. Thank you for being part of this journey. This is Motivation Code signing off. Now go get some rest. Your future self is counting on you to wake up ready to conquer the world. Sleep like a legend, Wake up like a king. The world is waiting for what you're gonna do tomorrow. But first, give your body the gift of the ultimate reset. Good night.